Firstly, Warren, commiserations, but nothing to be ashamed of in that tonight.
Not disappointed, with the goals really. Individual errors cost us. Disappointed with the second one because we've seen clearly it's 2 yards outside the box and crucial stage of the game. A mistake by our players, yeah, but it's not a penalty. And on big games like this, it's hard for the lads to take when they look back on that at a time when the game could have gone either way. We had a couple of good chances at the other end and maybe unfortunate not to take the lead.
Yeah, in a tight game like this and a game so important as this, you want those decisions getting right, don't you?
Yeah, I mean it's a poor mistake from us, right? And you could say it's a booking or even a sending off, but it's definitely not a penalty.
And as I say, in a game...
And this day and age as well, when there's all the technology available, I think it's poor that in a final like that it can scar lads for a long time.
And I suppose being at Old Trafford, Stretford End, all of that kind of pressure on the officials doesn't help. We see Manchester United's first team get plenty of penalties, don't we?
Yeah, it's not even close. It's not like a hard decision. You're looking along the line, even the referee's close by, the linesman's looking straight along it as well. It's not, and there's a line there. It's not like one of the marginal ones where you look with VAR and you're looking at an inch here and there. It's blatant. So that's frustrating. But like I said, mistake. The first goal's a mistake. The second goal, we've gifted them. So they've some excellent players, but they've not carved us open. The third goal makes it look a bigger margin than it actually was. But even that one, there's a mistake. The lad fell over the ball when we're chasing the game. So you feel for the players. They've give a good account of themselves. They've had a fantastic journey this year. It's certainly been tough from where we've come from, to jump into Academy 1 football. They've managed it. They've got a memory that even in defeat, I thought they conducted themselves well. They've got to dust themselves down, remember that, and come back bouncing next season and trying to get as far in the competition and maybe go one further next year.
As far as the game itself is concerned, Warren, your team has come back well from conceding that early goal and got a deserved equaliser before half-time. 1-1 at half-time is certainly fair, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was fair. I thought we had, before they scored, I thought we had a really good opportunity from a header 6 yards out, and then a couple of other opportunities as well were good chances. They've got some clever players, but we defended really well. We put our bodies on the line, we made good decisions. Tactically we were good. We limited them to creating opportunities, but then it's disappointing that we've actually gifted goals rather than being ripped apart and hurt. And like I said, the third goal makes it look a bigger margin than the game was.
That just happens because you're chasing the game, aren't you? You're trying to get forward.
Well, we've got, they only know one way. We're trying to get another goal, but even then it's a mistake. The kid falls over the ball. But the second goal is certainly crucial, and like I said, very disappointing that it happens in big games like this with the technology you've got available, in the current footballing world.
Obviously your players are going to be really down at the moment, I'm sure, but how soon would you want them to bounce back from something like this and have this as can it ever be a good memory, playing in front of this many? Yeah.
And I've said that in the dressing room. You the way you conduct yourself in losing and winning tells you a lot about the person. I thought we conducted ourselves well after the game. We've got to dust down and we've got to come on Saturday morning now in a different environment and create our own atmosphere and be just as on the front foot and determined to win the game.
I know you've got obviously a Manchester United history. You had a good few years here, but even by Manchester United standards, this was extraordinary tonight, wasn't it? 67,000 to watch a youth team game.
But I mean, unbelievable the Nottingham Forest fans that have come along and sang and made it a special night for the players. It was like a proper hostile top game. You've been here on Champions League games, and the atmosphere was electric really tonight. So both sets of fans, fantastic to make a memorable night for the boys that will last with them forever.
And hopefully they'll be able to look back on it and remember this, at least playing in front of the crowd with some fondness eventually.
Yeah, they will, but if you're playing football, you want to win, and I told them that when I was here, we won 6 out of 7 grand finals, and the one that we lost, I can remember better than the others. We stood at the side of the pitch and we had to clap Chelsea on the stage, and the players out of it barring one of them, there was one guy looking at his losers medal, the others couldn't be bothered looking at it. All the others became millionaires, and it's more important that they have a 15-year career in the game. They've got to remember this and drive themselves on and make sure that they have a better feeling than they've had tonight in the future.
And this is the first year of Category 1 status. You've stepped up in the league. You play Manchester United again at the weekend for the right to finish third in that league, and you've reached the FA Youth Cup final. It's been a season to be proud of, hasn't it?
Yeah, obviously massive. You know, the start of the season, very difficult, you know, coming up to this level, tough, you know, that better players and quality players, but we made a conscious decision as staff and players to not be a back foot team. We want to be a front foot team, you know, and it cost us games, but it's the only way. It's development. It's the only way players can get better and improve, by making some mistakes but being front foot and aggressive and trying to play the game the right way so that they have careers in football.